just gone 8 a.m. in the morning. You can see Mr. Sunshine is trying to come out of a doom and gloomy kind of day. In the garage, you can see here we have a lot of orders from the deal sheet that's come in. The purposes of this video today is to show you. There's a cat. I hate cats. Hey! Get out! Don't do anything else to cats, just shout them. The neighbours' cats keep crapping on our garden. Anyway, a lot of stuff shipped in. This is infantry that I've overloaded in. I have a confession in today's video that I need to tell you about. We did this 0 to 60 challenge. I've tried to say that I'm not going to be like everybody else and not complete this. We're on episode 6, done updates on our Instagram, TikTok, and even on YouTube. We've done a bit of an update on the last video, just on the progress of how we're getting on. The idea was to get the £60,000 as quick as possible using a budget and buying only deal sheets. Unfortunately, I broke the rules. And in today's video, I'm going to explain what I've done, why I've done it, and whether or not you should do it. Welcome back everyone to Deal Hunters. My name is Damien. You're more than welcome to the channel. If you're new, fancy hitting subscribe for us. That would be much appreciated. Before we get into today's confession, it is a big confession. It really does change the landscape here massively. I just want to do a recap of what this challenge is about. The challenge is to get to £60,000 with a very modest budget of £3,000. We started this challenge on the 1st of February. We've been documenting as much of it as possible. We have been a bit stale, maybe perhaps over the last sort of 6 weeks, and that is because we're doing a lot of work with AMZ Scout. Those videos will be coming soon, and go on to their YouTube channel if you want to see the type of content that we're making there. But we haven't forgot about the 0 to 60. It is still going. We've seen your messages, and we're doing this update video to fill you in with all that has happened. In our first sort of video, we said that we have banked and showed you the deals that we bought, and we banked £400. Then in the last video, which was done on the 19th of March, we banked £550. So for round figures, we are about £1,000 profit banked, and that was in about 6 odd weeks, roughly averaging about £250 a week. Now what I'm going to do is show you the progress that has been made. If we go to our Sellerboard dashboard, we can see now that the gross profit between the periods of 17th of March to the 1st of April, following all the stuff that we were buying and the input, we were averaging about $250 a week. Now considering the last video was done on around the 18th of March, so we were kind of over halfway through the month, you should have been looking at around say £450 profit. We made it about £637 profit. So for round figures, we'll say £600. That means by the end of March, we have banked about £1,600 profit. And as you can see there, we did about another 4,000 in sales. And if you watched the last video, we did about 7,500 worth of sales to date. So we're sitting at about £13,000 worth of sales. That's the end of March. We have to fast forward till today's date, which is the 22nd of May, which means we've nearly got another 2 months worth of sales. So if we've just done what we had previously done, rinse and repeat, that would say that we should be sitting around roughly almost £30,000 in sales, with roughly about £3,000 in profit, meaning that in February, March, April, May, in 4 months, we've made about £3,000, which is not fantastic. But as I said at the very first video, the way I'm doing it is casual, it's leisurely, it's a side hustle, it's to complement my other investments, my other YouTube channels, everything that I'm doing. So within all of that, I think that's really good. In the last video, I said we're roughly going to get there in about 7 months. That still looks to be kind of on target, probably looking like it could take a bit less with the way we're going. Now, time for the confession. The reason I've showed you up until the 1st of April is because come the end of March, I had money sitting and I was going, what am I doing with this? And I thought to myself, I'd love to speed up the process. I think the people that are watching the videos, they're going along with the journey with us. They've been buying the deal sheets, they've been getting the discounts, and as you can see here, here's the deal sheet. This is the type of thing you're getting. 100+ deals every single month. Good ROI, good profit, unsaturated, not like everybody else. There's so many other channels that give you all these deals that are all saturated and full of crap, and you just never sell anything. We have a limited sheet, only goes out to 40 members. Each one, every time we get a new 40, we create a new sheet and we keep adding. And here's our subscriptions, cheapest out there. And we've even got the Amazon price monitor drop, which is just Amazon to Amazon business. So you can even get that as if you want that as an option. But considering all of these, the people that have joined us are making good gains as well, and they have stayed with us. So we know what you're doing. We know that you're making similar types of profit. And like any good business, you have two options. Either take out the money if you need it for a salary, and perhaps you do. And this is an apology to use, because what I have done is I have reinvested my profits, meaning that the sort of £1,600, and for round figures, I actually rounded it up to £2,000, meaning that I had £2,000 extra pounds. The 3 plus the 2 is £5,000 to invest, and I have snowballed this whole thing. And now what I want to do, and I'm very happy to do this, I'm going to show you how we have done from the 1st of April right up until the 20th of May. And just like that, we have done over £12,000 in sales, and we have grossed over £2,000 profit, meaning that we're averaging about £290 a week, give or take 50 quid more a month, just by investing that money. Now, it obviously, if you watch the first video, you know when we injected the money initially, it took about 3 weeks for that money to filter in. If you can consider that, then that merely means since April, it didn't really start coming in for May, which means that really that extra money's only started generating the last 4 weeks. We're averaging over £1,000 a month, give or take. We're at about £4,000 in profit and well over £30,000 now in sales. That's kind of what I wanted to show you. We've not like forgot about the channel or anything. It's just, it's been snowballing. We've been doing a lot of different things. We've expedited it. 2 other things that I have done as well is I have started using my fulfillment center, something that I talked about at the start. I have a fulfillment center that does all my wholesale items. I've actually been able to buy a few items, mostly because of Northern Ireland thing. I can't ship to here. There's websites like Waitrose, for example, and Morrison's don't ship to Northern Ireland. It's only based in England. So I use my fulfillment center to buy deals from the deal sheet. That has also helped massively for me. So there's been a few changes to it. I hope you can appreciate that these changes have come once the business, the original parameters that we set up, the 3,000, see how far we can go. We did that for 2 months. The business naturally has grown, and I trust that views are like me and like everybody else. You've seen that the thing is working. You're happy. You're buying the deals. It's all going well. And you realize quickly it's not a scam, and you've wanted to reinvest that money. And that to me is how you should do your Amazon FBA business. This wasn't the intentions at the start of this challenge to do it like this, but I think it's natural. I actually think this is a good thing. I think it shows this is how you do your Amazon FBA business on a budget. So that £3,000 being constantly reinvested, and now you can see it's starting to snowball. So the way we're kind of going now, instead of it being maybe like a 7-month thing, I'm fairly confident we should do this in 5 months. So it's 0 to 60 in 5 months would be outstanding. If we can do it quicker than that, happy days. And the key fundamental thing that I want to make clear to you is we're buying deals from the deal sheet and the Amazon BuyBot. These tools is how we're sourcing the products. We are also doing the odd bit of retail arbitrage outside of that, just when I'm in Asda or when I'm walking around with my kids. I just like to maybe do a few scanning. So there's a few other little things in there. All my wholesale orders are completely separate from the calculations here. I want to make that clear. And there's many a good site on the deal sheet that actually allow you to buy bulk. For example, there was the toothpaste, and those will know what we're talking about. The toothpaste that was getting you 100% ROI, getting you £3 profit. You're able to buy bundles of 3, separate them singly, and you're able to buy a maximum of 30 at a time. That's crazy. That's almost like a wholesale order. That has been phenomenal gains on that. That's the type of thing that you can get in the deal sheet, and I really hope that this video has brought you all back up to date with what's going on. The plan for the future is to reinvest the money. I'll keep my notebook and I'll keep my investments sheet, but that's really it. There's nothing really more to say. Every penny that's coming in, I'm just going to reinvest it, see how quick we can get to £60,000. Unlike all the other YouTubers, and if you appreciate that we're trying our best to document this, watch all the other ones. You know, here we are, Jats and stuff, he did like 3 episodes and just gave up after he made like £200. We're not trying to do that. We're trying our best to show you exactly how you can do this. Get into the Discord, it's free. Get into the deal sheet. More importantly, if you want to start this journey, you could easily watch the old videos and just rinse and repeat and do this. That's the good thing about the deal sheet. The deals are there. When you get a new deal from a new store, use the sheet, filter through, find other deals that were previously sent, and you can build up a product list. It really is the best deal sheet out there. Just try it. If you go to our partner discounts section of Deal Hunter's website. You can click on any of these links. These are all affiliate links. If you click on any of them, sign up, register. They're usually a free trial, and you get a free trial of Deal Hunters. You have nothing to lose. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking about doing this. Just go and start it. It can be complementary to your current business. It can be complementary to your current lifestyle. If you're currently work, a side hustle, if you have kids, if you're part-time, if you're a full-time mom, a full-time dad, whatever way it is, you can work this around it. Check out the socials on TikTok and Deal Hunters on Instagram. You will see that I do this with my kids. The kids help, my wife helps, friends help. It's just something that can fit every lifestyle. I don't believe that it needs to be a certain person to do this. It's not rocket science. It's very straightforward. If you're interested, you want to know more, drop a comment down below, hit us up on the Discord, DM, anything at all. Stop thinking about it. If you need extra cash in these hard times, this is definitely a side hustle for you, and I will see you in the next video.